Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria.
Yes, and also he has forwarded all the necessary requirements that Finnish government demanded from Nigeria government. Then Nigeria government have forwarded the necessary requirements to the Finnish government. So as I'm speaking with you now, within a few days, Simon Ekpa will arrive Nigeria to face the consequences of what is in the southeastern part of this country. But Mr. Ben, Evangelist Ben, it's not a laughing matter. We are very, very serious here. Why are you laughing, Mr. Ben?
Because what you people are saying is impossible.
Why do you say it's impossible?
Watch the interview of Musa on television. Look at it very well. Look close to it. Was there any confidence in what he's saying? What he was saying is a normal propaganda that have been running in Nigeria.
Mr. Ben, do you want to tell me that this case between Simon Ekpa is a case of an individual versus a whole country? Now, let me also remind you that Nigeria is the largest black nation in Africa, if not second black nation in the world, or if not the first black nation in the world. Now, a single man is facing a whole nation, which is Nigeria. Now, do you want to tell me that Simon Ekpa is going to be the winner of this very case at the end of the day?
Listen and listen good. You don't cry without a beating. And as it is now, Simon Ekpa have defeated Nigeria. Why did I say so? One, under the UN law, Nigeria doesn't know law. That is why they are violating law and they are going against law. And that is why they are violating their own law and going against their own law by themselves, using their hand holding themselves on a leg. According to UN law, in the Western world, a citizen of a country that commits a crime, are you hearing me?
I'm listening to you.
And be treated in that country. You dare not to send such person to another country. And Finland is a Western world country. Let me give you an example before I continue. What do you think that makes Nigeria not to be able to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in UK? Because they are part of the Western world, they know that it is against the UN law.
Okay.
And that is I want to refresh your memory.
Evangelist Ben, let me also ask you. I'm the one that anchoring this very program. Okay. Now, let me also ask you, Evangelist Ben. Now, what happened is that who asked on which authority was Simon Ekpa arrested? Who arrested Simon Ekpa? Who instructed? Who gave that instruction for Simon Ekpa to be arrested?
Good and fine. You asked a very good question. Nigeria accused a citizen of Finland of terrorism case. Then the country, Finland being a country whereby Simon Ekpa happened to be their citizen, in a Western world, it is against their law. And anything terrorism is not a joking issue. And Finland shouldn't be recognized as a terrorist country. They hate it. They don't want it. You understand me? You see why they are like, let us investigate this thing that is coming from Nigeria. Already they know that there is a serious crisis in Nigeria. Are you getting it? So, and this man is their what? Their citizen. So, guy, they now send, that is why that Leyte police station went to invite him. They did not arrest him. Because even as at yesterday, this morning, early in the morning, none of you have ever bring video of the interrogation, and which I will bring it out here. Some interrogation questions.
I have the video. Now let me also tell you. Now let me also put to you, Mr. Evangelist Ben, that Simon Ekpa, as you said, was actually arrested by the instruction of Nigeria government that Simon Ekpa, understand, or based on terrorism charges, that have been committed a lot of atrocity in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Now the Finnish government, based on Nigeria instruction, arrested Simon Ekpa, and asked the Finnish government to do. That is what the Finnish government did exactly. Now,
No, I want
furthermore,
to.
no,
Wait,
no,
now one
so
after
that
the other.
so that you
One
so that you
after
find
the
it.
other, my brother.
No, no, let me just land. Now, the Finnish government also
So
said
that there will be no
now,
confusion, one after the other.
rather,
So that those
Nigeria
watching us,
government said
hearing us, should follow us accordingly.
yes. Nigeria government said, Finnish government, please, I want this guy back here in Nigeria to face the terrorism charges. Now the Finnish government said, we have heard your requirement. Please, can you forward document for extradition that we are going to extract him when you forward those documents? And Nigeria government did exactly what the Finnish government asked them to do. They forwarded the necessary document to Finnish government, and as I'm speaking to you now, in no distant time, Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria to face the terrorism charges leveled against him by Nigeria government.
Now, you say Nigerian government tell the Finnish government to arrest Simon Ekpa.
Yes, it was under the instruction of the
Nigerian government. And Nigerian government now tell them to put him in one of the bad prison or cell. And they did that. I want to ask, is Nigeria the one controlling Finland? Is a Finland a sovereign nation?
Are you asking me the question
yes,
for me to
yes,
answer you?
Yes.
Fine. There is what we call bilateral relationship.
Did Nigeria have it?
Now. It was also allegedly that it was after the vice president of Nigeria met with the president of Finland. Few days later, Simon Ekpa was arrested. Allegedly, that means that there's a close relationship. There's a cordial relationship. There's an understanding which the two governments have.
Excuse me. I know you are a Nigerian politician. You are one of them.
I'm not a politician, sir.
Well, whichever way you are working with, you are working for them and you are working with them. This is what you people.
We are here to balance the whole thing. We are here to say things the way it should be. We are here to say the truth. We are not going to be biased.
The viewers are watching. People are listening. When you are asking a question, you ask one, we treat it, we go to the next. Are you getting it? Let us not be
biased about it. Don't also be biased. Yes.
No, I am telling you the truth. I ask you a question. Is Finland a sovereign nation or not?
Finland is a sovereign nation.
Then when is Nigeria a sovereign nation or not?
Nigeria is a sovereign nation.
Is Nigeria now controlling Finland?
No.
Answer number one. You have settled. Then I come again. I want to bring, based on what you say, back to what happened to Abakari. The one that America told Nigeria to send back to America over what? I'm asking you now. Abakari, the crime he committed. And because Nigeria, I'm talking about the Nigerian police, so you understand me? Over Yahoo issues, money that he collected from fraudsters and other things. And America asked Nigeria to send Abakari back to America, that they have a case to answer. Did Nigeria send him?
And Nigeria asked America to present or to forward the necessary document for extradition, which America was unable to forward the necessary document for extradition. Reason why Abakari was unable to be extradited to the United States of America. So in the case of Simon Ekpa, Nigeria will be able to forward the necessary document to Finnish government.
Hold on now. That is what, I always say something. Nigeria doesn't tell you the truth because they build their foundation in lies. When they travel, you know what they travel to do there? If not because of this thing that is coming to Nigeria now, this France drones that come to Nigeria, would you have ever believed that your president actually reached out something with Macron? I'm asking you. They will not tell you the truth. And let me tell you this. Nigeria said that they have forwarded documents that qualifies them to bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. And under UN, do you think it is in UN law? Because the person in quote we are talking about, Simon Ekpa, is not a citizen of Nigeria. Currently. And that's why I brought a point by using Mazen Namdekano when he was in UK. The only thing Nigeria could do was to allow Mazen Namdekano when he reached Kenya. They bargained with Kenya because those ones did not know the law. And bribed Kenya, and remember, it was on air. Nigeria made a promise. I remember Lai Mohammed, they said any country that can hand over Mazen Namdekano, they will give them 100, finish it.
All right, Evangelist Ben, do you want to tell me that?
No, I'm coming now.
No, so that the viewers can go along with us. Do you want to tell me that Simon Ekpa will not be extradited to Nigeria?
Yes.
Soonest?
Yes. Why?
Then what give you that guarantee? What give you that confidence that he's not going to be extradited to Nigeria?
Number one, he is a citizen of Finland.
Now, you also accuse federal government that they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria.
Yes.
But it was on record that Nnamdi Kanu was extradited all the way from Kenya back to Nigeria. He was not kidnapped to Nigeria. So let's wait.
No.
Let's not confuse the viewers. Now, it was reported that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extradited.
That is Nigerian report.
Kenya to
That
Nigeria.
was Nigerian report.
Then,
because they did not understand the implication of that thing that they did.
All right.
That it was against the UN law.
All right, Evangelist Ben, I think it's a fine place to leave it for now.
No, I'm not finished.
You can never leave it.
I cannot leave it because you have not answered the question. Finish. You asked me a question, I have not finished it.
What was the question that you
Then
asked?
that question is this. You ask again. That's why I say be asking it one after the other.
Please, because of our time.
You should think of time. Today is weekend. Now listen. You said in Nigeria having a bilateral relationship with Finland. And that is why I'm telling you, they don't have that relationship to stand with. And there is no way Finland, as a Western world who know the law and who understand the UN law and the ICC law, which is International Criminal Court, and the ICJ, International Criminal Court of Justice, they have laws, they have times and they have conditions that abide every nation. And you must not go against it. That is what these men of the Biafrans, they are abiding by those laws. Any movement you see them taking, they are taking it according to the law. So that Nigeria will not use anything in backyard to do what? To cut them off of what they intend to achieve. Then, listen to me. Don't disturb me. I am explaining things. Go and do your findings. Nigeria, excuse me.
Because of our time.
Finland is a sovereign country. You can't tell them to break because you understand. And they don't. Nigeria do not have this thing, the relationship with them. And before they themselves could allow Simon Ekpa or hand Simon Ekpa over to anything, they themselves as a country and being their citizen have to do what? Do a thorough investigation over their citizens concerning the allegation, what Nigeria leveled against him. And let me tell you this. The same Nigeria that called this man a terrorist withdraw it. So on what ground will they stand again to say they are submitting documents that will qualify them to bring to extradite Simon Ekpa down to Nigeria?
All right, Evangelist Benjamin. Evangelist Benjamin, just hold on because of our time. It's a very fine place to leave it. But let me tell you something. You take this to bank, you have it in mind that when the time comes, win-win is a win-win situation. It could be Simon Ekpa, it could be Nigeria, but the right thing must be done. So thank you for speaking in this our platform. It's a nice place to leave it. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Let me have your reaction concerning the extradition of Simon Ekpa. The Nigerian government, the defense minister, Christopher Abusa, said that they have forwarded the necessary document requirement for the which the Finnish government required from him. That you have forwarded to them. That sooner or later, that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria. Mr. John, let me have your reaction on that.
Thank you very much. My people say, also Okoko, Wanda, Okoko one also. You that the positioning foul. Foul will be running. At the end of the day, will be falling, and foul will be running. that the Colonel Musa went to North and teach out the structure of Boko Haram, that authorizing the Northerners, that authorizing the villagers.
No,
That made people
no,
homeless.
Mr. John, that is insecurity. But in the case of Simon Ekpa, is fighting to cease away from Nigeria, which is a capital offense. Understand? So it's not a matter of insecurity. Now, Simon Ekpa said they want Biafra.
Yes.
And you have been creating a lot of insecurity in the southeast. Reason why Nigeria government said you are the one behind all the insecurity in the southeast. Because Nnamdi Kanu said, if you release me, I bet you within a short period of time, the insecurity on the southeast will be a thing of the past. Single means that Simon Ekpa is the one behind the insecurity in the southeast. Mr. John, do you think that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria soonest or later?
Absolutely no. Absolutely no. Finland is not Africa. I don't believe in rule and regulation. Finland is not Africa. Finland is not it's not Kenya. It's not Nigeria. Who don't follow law? Who don't follow rule and regulation? Who don't believe in truth? Finland is a sovereign nation. Whatever the Finland is doing is due process. They can never buy idea of Nigeria. They can never.
But it was the same Finland that arrested Simon Ekpa through the instruction of the federal government of Nigeria, because allegedly it was reported that immediately or a few days after the vice president of Nigeria met with the president of Finland, that Simon Ekpa was arrested. Maybe it was a coincidence, but that is exactly what happened. So don't you think that after the arrest of Simon Ekpa, it was also alleged reportedly that Nigeria government was the one that asked the Finnish authority to make sure that Simon Ekpa remained in one of the toughest prison in the universe. And also, Christopher Musa said he has forwarded the necessary document for extradition of Simon Ekpa.
I'm telling Musa that his plan can never work. I can never succeed. He can never succeed. Let him ask others what happened to them. People that is against my own people. Let them ask them. Alpha. You get my point. Finland is just, protecting their land. So that Nigeria will not think that Nigeria will not think maybe they are the one of the sponsoring of Samaleka or Biafra. They just want to protect their their own land. Protect themselves. That's what Finland did. No matter. But I'm telling Nigeria, concern or concern, they will never succeed to bring Samaleka down to Nigeria.
So do you want to tell me that accusation, what Nigeria government accused or is accusing Mazi Simon Ekpa is false?
It's fraud. It's fraud. It's fraud.
So it's not true.
It's not true because Nigeria does not want to. Nigeria does not. They don't want to follow the truth. They say the truth so that the truth will set you free. Nigeria don't want to follow the truth.
You mean it's not true that Simon Ekpa is a good man? He did not commit any offense.
He doesn't commit any offense against Nigeria. What he's fighting for is injustice against a people. Injustice against a people. Freedom. Intimidation. Humiliation.
So somebody that is fighting for injustice for his people, why was he arrested then? Since you said he is fighting for the injustice that Nigeria government is being mounted on his people, so why was he arrested then in Finland?
Yes, he said that Nigeria can do anything to get what they want. They can do whatever they like to get what they want. You understand? Because Nigeria does not believe, truth. That is why I say Nigeria turning upside down day by day, sinking on day by day. That's why I say Nigeria like this. Is it Samuel Ekpa that causes hunger in Nigeria? Is it Samuel Ekpa? Is it Samuel Ekpa that causes insecurity in the north?
It was
What you are passing through is
Mr. John. Mr. John, it's also reported that Samuel Ekpa is the originator of sit at home in Southeast.
Yes, if they say so. How can you leave my brother over there? How can you leave my brother over there?
It sit at home things we should rejoice
We
about.
have to give that man respect. Because what that man is starting for is for good of the whole Biafrans. Good of the whole Biafra. That's what he's starting for. And the highest court in Nigeria have told you, you have discharged this man, discharged and acquitted. Leave this man. That they have no case to answer. End of the day, they turn it upside down. I say keep in here, keep in there. The same cause that the same man are fighting for. It's the same cause that the Sunday Igboho is fighting for. But what is Igboho today? Now they're free Igboho. No one is talking about that one, that channel again, that chapter again. Nobody is talking about it. That one is that the chapter has closed. That you're still keeping my brother there. You think that I will be happy? You think that the usual Igbo man will be happy? And Nigeria can never have peace unless they live in Nadikano. Yes.
All right, Mr. John. Just look into the camera and tell President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please, for the sake of peace, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, I have to advise the President Bola Tinubu. You know what is right. You know what is right. Leave this man. He's an innocent. What he's fighting for, you all know that is right. But because of the selfish interest, that turning Nigeria up and down, that make them still keeping the kind over the DSS custody. Release this man so that peace will reign in the East. Because without this man, peace will never be in the East.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yes. John. It's a very fine place to live in. Thank you.